you know you have trouble binding, a strap might be good. Besides that, whatever you normally practice with. And we are going to start in Sukhasana. So come on down to an easy seat. Sitting comfortably, cross your legs at your shins. Feel free to sit on a pillow or a block or a blanket if that's helpful. Rest your hands on your thighs. Maybe give your thighs a little rub. Encourage them to release. Inner knees widen. You might roll your shoulders back a couple times. Work to line your shoulders right over your hips. Head on top of heart, on top of pelvis. Add some length there, a little bright lift through your spine, keeping your shoulders soft. Relax your face, and if they're not closed already, go ahead and close your eyes. Give yourself time. A moment to come into this body, this breath, from wherever you are coming. As you step into this space, allow yourself to release what came before. And as you sit and breathe in this moment, give yourself permission to put on pause or hold whatever you have to do after class. Find this sacred space of presence, of self-study, and again of nourishment. I always end class with a quote, but today I'm going to start class with a quote as well. Rather than finding heaven on earth, we are asked to release heaven by living on earth. Mark Nepo. I found this quote to be so beautiful. Heaven is inside of us all. Instead of searching for it externally, all we have to do is open our hearts and let it flow out from us. The key to happiness fits into the lock that sits within us. That is where our heaven, our light, our source, our happiness resides, within. And perhaps as you flow today, you can unlock layer after layer until your internal source is free to live through you on earth. Take one more full breath in, all the way up into your heart, your source, your light. And full breath out. Honoring that space, bring your hands to your heart, bow your forehead to your hands. And gently release your hands to your thighs again. Crack your eyes open, lift your chin. And let's start to move. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Get tall through your side waist. Exhale, twist to the left. Bring your right hand to your left leg, left fingers behind you. Sit up taller as you breathe in. Twist deeper as you exhale. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more big breath in and out. Inhale, back through center. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand to right knee, right fingers behind you. Sit up taller as you breathe in. Twist as you exhale. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale back through center, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, hands behind you. Tent up onto your fingertips as you press into your fingers. Find a little arch across your lower back. Puff your heart to the ceiling and widen your chest. Take a full breath into your open chest and shoulders. As you exhale, sweep your arms around. Find a forward fold. As your fingers move forward, walk your sit bones back a little bit. Relax your shoulders, your head, your elbows. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in and out. Roll back up to sit. Change the crossing of your legs, and we'll take all of that on the other side. Inhale, reach your arms up, get taller, get longer. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand to right knee, right fingers behind you. 3 breaths. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist. Can you pull that left hip back a little? Try and keep square hips as you rotate around to the right. Take one more breath in. Twist a little deeper as you exhale. Inhale, center arms overhead. Exhale, twist left, right hand to left knee, left fingers behind you. Keep that right hip drawing back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale back through center, reach those arms up. Exhale, hands behind you, tent up onto your fingertips. Find a little arch in your low back, open your chest and shoulders, lift your gaze. Full breath in. As you exhale, sweep your arms around your legs, fold forward. Walk your sit bones back a little. Relax your shoulders, neck, head, elbows, face. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly walk your hands back in. Yogi's choice as we make our way to all fours. You can roll over your shins, swing your legs around, get there any way that's comfortable. Bring your hands under your shoulders, spread your fingers wide, knees underneath your hips, tuck and spread your toes. Inhale, cow. Imagine you could drag your hands to your knees as you flip your sit bones to the ceiling and lift your heart through your arms. Exhale, cat. Start by tucking your tailbone, ripple through your spine, lift your belly, spread between your shoulder blades, push into your hands, and tuck your chin. Again, inhale, cow, sit bones lift, hands energetically draw back as your heart pulls forward and through. Exhale, cat, round your spine. Inhale, cow, tailbone and head move away from each other. Exhale, cat, tailbone and head move closer to each other. From here, send your head and hips to the right, circle into cow, head and hips move over to the left, and round back up into cat. So we're just making circles around to the right. You might close your eyes and just make it feel good. Don't worry about what it looks like. Maybe one more round, around to the right. No rush. Take your time. Once you finish up your next round right, reverse and start to circle left. Moving through that cow shape, circling right and into cat. Couple times. Just make it feel good. And eventually make your way back to a neutral spine with your toes tucked under. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, stretch back, downward dog. Push into your hands, lengthen through your armpits all the way through the sides of your waist up into your hip creases. Keep your sit bones lifted high as you start to walk out your legs. So just paddle out your legs. Little by little, creating more space through your hamstrings and your calves. Trying to keep those sit bones lifted, eventually melting both heels towards the floor. Can you pick your shoulders up your back away from your ears? Give your head a little shake, yes and no. On an inhale, pull forward to plank. Long and strong, a few breaths here to build some heat and build some strength. Lengthen out your heels at the same time. Lengthen out the top of your head, long through your entire body. Press into your hands. Zip your belly up towards your spine. Can you find a little cat between your shoulder blades? Imagine you could spread between your shoulder blades here as you push into those hands. Stretch longer along the back line of your knees and legs. Take a full breath in. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. On the breath, inhale, pull forward to plank. See if you can find all those little details in plank. On an exhale, stretch back, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, pull forward to plank, long and strong. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, pull forward to plank, gaze forward. Slow count of 5 to lower to the floor. Exhale, 5. You can bring your knees down if you need to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Untuck your toes. Walk your toes back a little so your legs lengthen. Spin your pinky toenails to the floor to create more space along your lower back. Reach behind you. Interlace your fingers. Try and squeeze the heels of your hands together and roll your shoulders back. If you need to keep a small bend in your elbows to squeeze those hands together, go for it. Push down into your feet. Push down into your hips. Inhale, lift your chest. Start to drive your knuckles to the back of the room. Keep widening across your chest. Draw your shoulder blades together. Tuck your chin slightly so the back of your neck is long. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1, knuckles driving back. Inhale, collarbones wide. Exhale, 2. Take one more breath in, lift your chest a little higher. Exhale and release. Forehead to the floor, hands under your shoulders. Press back, child's pose. Move through all fours into downward dog. No rush, take your time. This time, as you pedal your feet, start to walk your feet to your hands. And we'll all meet up with each other eventually at the top of our mat in a forward fold. Feet are hip-width apart once you arrive in that forward fold. You might move around a little bit when you get there. Bend one knee and the other. Shake out your head and shoulders. And you can keep this movement as we move in to grab opposite elbows, or you can start to settle into your breath and stillness. Grabbing opposite elbows, give them a little pull, and take whatever you need here. Listening to your body, studying your body, gathering information, and then deciding how to use that to your best potential. Release your arms. Soften your knees and slowly unroll, 1 vertebra at a time. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together, the top of your mat, big toes touch, hands to heart center. Soften or close your eyes. Returning to that intention, that image of heaven, light, your source, happiness within you. We hold both the source and the key at the same time. And so when we turn in and dive in to that source within, that we are able to unlock ourselves and let it flow, let it live out in the earth. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskar. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Lift your heart, press your palms. Big exhale to fold forward. Drop the weight of your head. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Make sure you're lengthening out the top of your head instead of through your face and chin. Give your neck a little check there. Lengthen out your tailbone at the same time. Shift a little more weight into your toes like you're peering over the edge of your mat. Take a full breath in. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, press down into your hands and feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Melt your left heel to the floor. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, and pause. Try and squeeze leg to arm. Push the floor away with your hands. Zip your belly in. Tick-tock that right knee over to your left elbow. Bring it back to your right. 2 more like that. Over to the left. Back to the right. 1 more left and right. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Shoot that right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Left foot comes to meet it. Inhale, half lift. Long spine through the top of your head. Exhale, fold and let it go. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Press your palms. Today, exhale, gather hands to heart. Reconnect, reset, heaven, light, source within. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Melt your right heel to the floor. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, shift forward. Squeeze leg to arm. Push into your hands. Zip your belly in. Tick-tock that left knee to your right elbow. Back to the left. 2 more. Right and left. 1 more. Right and left. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Shoot that left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Right foot comes to meet it. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Seal your palms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, big stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Belly pulls in, head releases. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, pause. Tick-tock that right knee left. Bring it back to the right. 2 more. Left. Right. 1 more. Left. Right. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Left foot comes to meet it. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Press your palms. Exhale, hands to your heart. Reconnect. Last time, inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Imagine you can move your hands away from each other. Exhale, down dog. Imagine you could scoop your hands in towards each other. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, and pause. Tick-tock, left knee over to the right elbow. Back to the left. Take it right. Left, 1 more. Right. Left inhale, three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Right foot comes to meet it. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold and stay. Heel to your feet, hip width apart. Soft knees as we work into Padangustasana. Grab for your big toes in Yogic Toe Lock. First two fingers and your thumbs wrap around your big toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Use your exhale to pull yourself deeper into your thighs. Shoulders slide up your back, elbows open out to the sides. Press down and out through your heels. Lift your sit bones higher. 3 juicy breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Release your fingers, soften your knees. Start to unroll one vertebra at a time. Once you arrive, shoulder rolls back, take your time, feet step together, hands to heart center. Once again, reconnect. Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Shift your weight into your heels. Scoop your tailbone forward, draw your belly in. Counterbalance that drawing back and down through your hips by lifting your heart and reaching through your fingertips. Shoulders are soft. Take a full breath in. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Press your palms. Hook your left arm to the outside of your right leg. Use that leverage, arm and leg against each other to help you spin your torso around. Take a breath in, get longer through your spine. Use this exhale to twist a little deeper. Inhale, Utkatasana, stay low in your hips, reach your arms back up. Exhale, prayer twist left. Right arm hooks to the outside of left leg. Use that leverage, arm and leg pushing into each other to spin your heart around and up. Inhale, get longer through your spine. Use your exhale to twist. Inhale, Utkatasana, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Drop your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon, arms reach forward and up and breathe. Give your shoulders a little wiggle, a little room to dance and move back closer in line with your ears. Let your hips press forward as your heart and gaze lift. Add more reach through your fingertips. Take a full breath in. Exhale, half splits, hands to the floor. Micro scoot that back knee back about an inch or 2. Stretch your front leg straight. Take your time for this setup. Flex your right toes back towards your face. As your hips pull back, lengthen your heart forward. Take a breath in there. Exhale and fold over your leg. We'll take one more, staying in this fold. Inhale, fill up. Soften deeper into the stretch as you exhale. Bring both hands inside your right leg. Rebend your right knee, coming into a lizard lunge. From here, I want you to take that back foot, that left foot, and spin it over to the right side of your mat. So you're paralleling that back shin with the back edge of your mat. Push your right arm into your front leg. Keep that front knee opening as you extend your left arm to the ceiling, coming into a sort of modified side angle. Let your hips continue to move forward towards your front heel. At the same time, can you press your hips to the wall that is now in front of you, that left side of your room? Let your hips move forward in that direction a little more. Full breath in. Full breath out. Press off your bottom hand. Inhale, cartwheel into modified side plank. Left fingers will come towards the back of your mat. Spin your right toes in so your right foot is parallel with the front edge of your mat. Cast your right arm all the way overhead. Lift your top hip towards the ceiling, and then once again, give your hips a little press towards the left side of the room. It's now that wall that is in front of you. See if you can press your hips forward towards that wall. Take a full breath in. Exhale, three-legged plank to the back of your mat. Right hand lands, left thigh pulls into your chest, left knee and forehead come together. Push into your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Shoot your left leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge. Left foot steps between your hands. Press down to rise. Inhale, reach up, high lunge. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Front knees bending towards the back of your mat as that left arm stretches towards the front. Exhale, extended side angle. Left fingers to the inside of your left foot. Cast your right arm all the way overhead. Let your left sit bone reach towards your right heel. Anchor more through that right heel as you stretch longer through your right side. Inhale, back into reverse warrior. Feet press down. Left arm reaches all the way up and back. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat. Cartwheel your hands to the floor, square off. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm to the sky. Exhale, left hand inside your left foot. Skandasana at the back of your mat. Left knee stays bent. Spin all the way onto your right heel. Try and point your right toes straight up to the ceiling. Now here, it's okay if this left heel is lifted or grounded. It's going to look different on everyone. Keep your hands on the floor if that helps you balance. Otherwise, hands to heart center. If you'd like to go for a little chest stretch, arms open wide. If you'd like to take a bind or wrap around that left leg. We're here for a full breath in. Full breath out. Big transition wherever you are with those arms. Press off your back foot. Warrior two to the top of your mat. Right knee bends, arms extend wide. Turn your right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Right leg lengthens, reach up and back through your right side body. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. On an inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Drop your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon, arms reach forward and up and breathe. Find that little dance again between your ears, neck and shoulders, working those biceps a little more in line with your ears. Let your hips move forward, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Reach more through your fingertips. Take a full breath in. Exhale, half splits. Hands down. Take a little time to scoot your back knee back a touch and then stretch your front leg straight. Flex your left toes back towards you. Hips pull back, heart lengthens forward. Inhale. Exhale, soften over your front leg. Stay for a breath in here. Soften even more as you exhale. Bring your left arm inside your left leg. Bend your left knee, lizard. Push your left knee open with your left arm. And from here, start to pivot that back foot over to the left side of your mat. Your back shin should be parallel with the back edge of your mat. Left arm continues to push into left leg. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. A little modified extended side angle. Let your hips move forward towards your front heel. And now send your hips to the right side of your space. So that wall that's you're facing now, try and press your hips towards that wall. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Push off your bottom hand. Inhale, modified side plank. Come all the way up. Right hand lands towards the back of your mat. Pivot your left toes in to parallel your left foot with the front edge of your mat. Cast your left arm all the way overhead. Let your top hip lift to the ceiling, and once again, send those hips forward towards that wall that is directly in front of you now. Take a full breath in. Exhale, three-legged plank, left hand to the floor, right thigh comes to your chest, right knee and forehead come together. Inhale, three-legged dog, shoot your right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Press down to rise, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep your right knee moving towards the back of your mat as that right arm reaches towards the front of your space. Exhale, extended side angle. Right hand to the inside of your right foot. Cast your left arm overhead. Anchor, tailbone towards back heel. Push right arm into right knee to rotate your torso even more. Keep that front knee bent. Inhale, back into reverse warrior. Exhale, this time low lunge towards the back of your mat. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm to the sky. Exhale, right hand inside your right foot. Skandasana at the back of your mat. Keep your right knee bent. Spin all the way onto your left heel. Push your right knee open with your elbow. Hands can stay on the floor, maybe come to heart center, maybe opening wide or binding. Wherever you are, take a full breath in. Full breath out. Nice big transition. Pushing off that back foot. Warrior two to the front of your mat. Left knee bends, arms extend wide. Nice. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Left leg lengthens. Let that left arm stretch. Exhale, chaturanga. Flush it out. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. That is our flow. Let's smooth it out one more time. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist, right, just tap left arm to right leg. Inhale, Utkatasana, stay low, reach up. Exhale, prayer twist left, right arm taps left leg. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Drop your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon. One big breath, reach up and back. Exhale, half splits. Adjust that back knee and stretch your front leg. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Right arm comes inside your right leg. Bend your right knee, lizard. Pivot that back foot over to the right edge of your mat. Inhale, left arm to the sky, modified extended side angle. Full breath in. Full breath out. Push off that front hand. Inhale, modified side plank. Right toes pivot in, left hand lands towards the back of your mat. Right arm reaches all the way overhead. Full breath in. Exhale, three-legged plank. Right hand lands, left knee pulls towards your forehead. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg shoots up and back. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge, reach up. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Now let it flow, left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, left hand down, right arm overhead. Inhale back into reverse warrior, front knee stays bent. Exhale, low lunge, back of mat. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm to the sky. Exhale, left hand inside, left foot, Skandasana. Spin your right toes on the ceiling. Any arm variation you'd like. We're here for a full breath in. Full breath out. Press off that back foot, big transition. Warrior two, top of mat. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle, right leg lengthens as you stretch back. Exhale, chaturanga, take your time. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands, drop your back knee. One breath, inhale, crescent moon, reach forward, up and back. Exhale, half splits, adjust that back knee, and then stretch and fold. Stay for a breath in. Fold deeper as you exhale. Left hand comes inside left leg. Rebend your front knee, lizard. Pivot that back shin parallel to the back of your mat. Inhale, right arm to the sky, modified extended side angle. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Push off that front hand. Inhale, modified side plank. Right hand lands towards the back of your mat. Pivot left toes in. Reach your left arm all the way overhead. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, three-legged plank. Left hand down. Right knee pulls in towards your forehead. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge, reach up, let it flow. Exhale, warrior two, right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, right hand down, left arm overhead. Inhale, back into reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge, back of mat. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm high. Exhale, right hand inside, right foot, Skandasana, left toes spin to the ceiling. Organize your arms in any variation. We're here for a full breath in, full breath out. Big transition, pressing off that back foot. Warrior two, front knee bends, arms extend wide. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle, big stretch. Exhale, chaturanga, gorgeous, let it flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog for 3 slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. This is a great place to come home and check in. Just like in Tadasana, standing on our feet with our hands at heart center. Can you find that same intention here? Take one more inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees. Slowly unroll all the way up to stand. Once you arrive, a couple shoulder rolls back. And then this time, inhale your arms to a T. Working into reverse prayer. Exhale, spin your thumbs in, shoulders down. That'll create a little space for your hands to come behind you. Couple options, reverse prayer. If that's too much, fist to fist, a little deeper alternative as well, elbow to elbow. So find what works in your body today. Roll your shoulders back, keep your right foot forward, step your left foot back a few feet. and then adjust here. You might need to go wider, shorter, longer. Hips are square, so right hip back, left hip forward. Legs are long and heels are grounded. Make any adjustments through those feet and legs as needed. Shoulders are back, anchor through your back heel. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lengthen over your front leg. Hips pull back, especially that outer right hip, as your heart lengthens forward. Continue to roll your shoulders back. At the very end of your fold, relax your head. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Press into your feet. Inhale, just lift halfway. Long, flat back through your spine. Extend your arms to a T. Inhale, prepare. Lengthen even more from tail to head. Exhale, Parvrita Trikonasana. Left hand to the inside of your right foot for a little more moderate twist. To the outside of your right foot for a little deeper twist. Keep that right hip pulling back. Grow longer from right hip to right armpit as you rotate those left ribs around. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor. Soften through both knees and shoot your left leg through to have a seat. Right knee is bent, left leg is long. I want you to pull your right heel in towards your right sit bone and move your right foot to the right slightly. So there's a couple inches between your right leg and your left leg, just allowing more space. We are going to fold into that space. Bring your left fingers behind you. Reach your right arm up. Get really long as you breathe in. Try and keep that length. Exhale, stretch forward. It's okay if that right hip lifts off the floor a little. From there, see if you can work your right arm around the front of your right shin. Here's where a towel or a strap might come in handy. Left arm comes behind to grab for your right fingers. If you can't quite catch your fingers, you can place a towel between each hand. On an inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, fold. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Come back up to sit. Gently release your bind. Bend your left knee in to match your right, and then let your knees fall open wide. Baddha Konasana. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale and fold. Press your feet together to widen your knees, to rotate a little more in those back hip sockets. Let your shoulders soften down your back. Maybe shake your head yes and no. Take one more inhale. And a full exhale. Come back up to sit. Gently close your knees, stretch your legs out long. Paschimottanasana, inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale and fold. Walk your sit bones back a little bit. Heart forward, and then re-soften, re-fold. Now from here, we're going to work our way all the way into plow pose. I want you to take your time, start to unroll. As you do, eventually you can find your hands and arms along the floor to help you send your hips overhead, toes to the floor behind you. Walk your shoulder blades underneath you. You can interlace your fingers here if that's comfortable and tuck those shoulders underneath you. Arms are stretched long and pressing into the floor. Press the backs of your knees up to the ceiling. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release your palms flat. Use your abdominals to slowly lower. Once your lower back touches the floor, bring your hands to your legs. Give them a squeeze into your chest. Gentle rocks side to side. Those rocks can trickle into your neck and head. Release any tension there. Bring your hands to the backs of your thighs. Pull your belly in. Take a couple rocks forwards and backwards. Massage the length of your spine. Yogi's choice eventually. You can move through a vinyasa or step right back to downward facing dog. Listen to what your body is calling for, and we'll all meet up in down dog. From down dog, inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees. Unroll one vertebra at a time. Once you arrive, shoulders back. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, reverse prayer, variation if necessary. Left foot stays forward, right foot steps back. Take your time. Find the appropriate width, length, in order to keep those hips square. Left hip back, right hip forward. Legs long and heels grounded. Roll your shoulders back, anchor through that back heel. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold over your front thigh. Outer left hip pulls back as your heart reaches forward. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, soften through your neck and head. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Press into your feet. Inhale, just lift halfway, long spine. Extend your arms to a T. As you inhale, breathe from tail to head into that length. Exhale, Parvrita Trikonasana, your choice. Right hand inside that left foot, a little more moderate twist. Right hand outside that left foot, a little deeper. Left hip pulls back. Lengthen from left hip to left armpit as you spin your right ribs around. Inhale. Exhale, try and anchor through that back heel. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Soften both knees, shoot your right leg through, and have a seat. Marichasana, bring your left heel in close to your left sit bone and a little bit away from your right inner thigh. Give yourself a little space. Right fingers behind you, left arm to the ceiling. Take a big breath in. Get even longer. Exhale, reach forward. Reach around the front of your left shin, maybe with a towel or a strap or a belt or just your fingers. Try and bind. Flex your right toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And on an exhale, fold. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Work your way back up to sit. Release the bind. Bend your right knee in to match your left and let your knees fall open wide. Sit up tall. Take a breath in. Another round of Baddha Konasana. Exhale, fold. Easy breathing. If it feels good to flutter your legs a little bit, go for it. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Make your way back up to sit. Close your knees, stretch your legs out long, feet flexed, sit up tall. Inhale, exhale, and fold. Forward folds are great places to close your eyes. They encourage your gaze to turn inward. You might find that here for a few more breaths. And once again, from here, working into plow pose, take your time. Pull your belly in, start to unroll. Once your hands and arms can be useful against the floor, use them. Push into your hands to help peel your hips and legs overhead behind you. Tuck your shoulders underneath you. See if you can interlace your fingers. Press your arms into the floor. Lift your hips and the backs of your knees towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, start to release, palms flat. Pull your belly in to roll down slowly. Gently hug your knees into your chest. Take a couple of rocks here, side to side. Hands behind your thighs. And take a couple rocks forwards and backwards. And once again, yogi's choice. We'll all meet up in down dog. You can move through a flow. You can just step back. Take whatever feels good and right today. And gaze to the center of your mat. And just walk your hands and feet towards each other. Find a forward fold at the center of your mat. Feet are a little bit wider than your hips. Soften your knees. Working towards birds of paradise. There's a lot of places to stop and breathe. If you'd like, this is one of them. You can just hang out in your forward fold. Otherwise, bring your right arm inside your right leg. Try and work that arm and shoulder deeper underneath that right leg. It might be helpful to bring your right hand to the back of your ankle or calf to find a little leverage. Left arm reaches up to the ceiling and around behind you. Another great place for a towel or a strap if you need it. Otherwise, right fingers come underneath that right leg to work into a bind. From there, another great place to stay. You can start to stretch your legs and look under your left shoulder up towards the ceiling. This is fantastic. If you'd like to move on, gaze to the floor. Heel toe that right foot closer to your left. Shift your weight onto your left leg. Push down into your left foot to stand. Maybe you stay here. Maybe final steps, you extend that right leg long. Wherever you are, breathe for 3. We'll meet back in a forward fold in 2, 1. Take your time. Beautiful. Find that forward fold, shake it out, let it go. And we'll try the other side. Same options, maybe forward fold is where you're at today. Stay and breathe. Maybe as you soften your knees, you sneak that left arm inside your left leg. Left hand can come to back of ankle or calf to help sneak that left shoulder underneath that left leg a little more. Right arm reaches up to the ceiling and around behind you. Great place for a towel or hook those fingers in a full bind. You can start to stretch your legs straighter. Look under that right shoulder up to the ceiling. Another great place to stop and breathe. If you're ready to take it up onto one leg, gaze to the floor. Heel toe that left foot and shift your weight to your right leg. There's no rush. Pressing down to rise. You might keep that left knee bent. You might see if you can straighten it any amount. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. We'll meet back up in that forward fold. Nice. Releasing your arms, releasing the bind. Shake it out. Heel toe your feet mat width apart and come all the way into a prayer squat. Giving your hips a release, press your knees open wide with your elbows. Scoop your tailbone forward, draw your shoulders back. Take a full breath in As you exhale, release your hands behind you. Guide yourself into a seat. Right shin parallel with the top of your mat. Left shin stacks on top. Double pigeon. Sit up tall, take a breath in. This might be where you stay. Maybe on an exhale, you slowly start to fold forward. Another great place to close your eyes. Notice what parts of your body here are the last to release. Are you still gripping anywhere, resisting anywhere? And if so, try and send your breath there. Start to walk your hands back in. We're just going to keep it simple. Swap out your legs, left leg on the bottom, right leg on top, feet are flexed, sit up tall, stay here or fold forward. Easy breathing. Maybe eyes closed. Notice any differences on this side without judgment. Just gathering information. Start to walk your hands back in. Uncross your legs, bring your feet to the floor. Scoot your tush forward a little. Make your way onto your back. And we'll take one bridge pose. Heels in close to your seat, arms alongside your body, palms face down. Drive down into your heels, tuck your tailbone, inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift your hips high. Interlace your hands underneath you, just like you did in plow pose. Tuck those shoulders under. As your arms stretch long, push your arms and feet into the floor to lift your hips even higher. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Release your hands, release your hips. Arms can come to your belly and let your knees sway side to side. Start to draw your knees towards your armpits. Happy baby, flex your feet to the ceiling. Catch the outer edges of your feet and pull down. Push your feet into your hands, reach your lower back to the floor. Release your feet. See if you can find eagle legs, either wrapping twice or just wrapping at the inner thighs. Arms to a T, knees in close to your torso. Let them fall to the left, look to the right. You can bring your left hand to your legs and encourage them to soften into the twist. Stay heavy in that right shoulder blade. Inhale back through center. Unwrap your legs. See if we can find eagle, either double or single wrap. Left leg over. Knees stay in as they fall to the right. Right hand might gently press on those legs. Stay heavy in your left shoulder. Inhale back through center. Unwrap your legs. Squeeze your knees into your chest, arms around your shins, forehead to knees. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Release and set up for final rest. Shavasana. Allow yourself this sacred space of non-doing. Complete surrender, complete release. Allowing for full nourishment of your body as it absorbs the benefits of everything you just did. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Wiggle fingers, wrists, toes, ankles, head. And when you're ready, walk your heels in towards your seat, bend your knees, roll to the right. Make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Eyes closed, hands to your heart. Ending with those words from Mark Nepo. Rather than finding heaven on earth, we are asked to release heaven by living on earth. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.